I'm Gayle Joslin. Although we at Helena Hunters Anglers Association are a contemporary hunter conservation organization, our hunter roots take us back into deep, even archaeological history, where we evolved with a very profound connection to our environments and our landscape. The founder of Helena Hunters and Anglers, Jim Posewitz, is noted for reminding us that a society or culture is ultimately measured not by what it develops or consumes, but rather by what it has nurtured and preserved. Therefore, Helena Hunters and Anglers has joined as a petitioner in this rulemaking request because we are very concerned about human-induced climate change, which is neither nurturing nor preserving our landscapes that support our treasured wildlife. The climate crisis is shifting ecosystems, leaving many animals increasingly vulnerable to starvation, diminishing habitat, and causing heat stress. As wildlife habitats shrink, animals will try to move between these remaining pockets of suitable habitat, but some of our native species are finding that they have nowhere to move to. Some wildlife are generalists, while others are specialists. It's the specialists that occupy very narrow, specific habitats that are being squeezed into ever smaller spaces where life on the edge leaves no room for error. For example, mountain goats live in vertical terrain that becomes even more treacherous as rain on snow events create unusual ice and avalanche hazards, and forage becomes icebound and therefore unavailable. Mountain goat experts across North America are sounding the climate change alarm for this one and only animal of its kind in the world. And Montana is one of the few states in North America where native mountain goats exist. And then there's the pika, a tiny member of the rabbit family that requires cool temperatures and is already at upper elevation with nowhere else to go. This unbelievably cute creature cuts crops of grass and sedges and lays them out on the rocks to dry, then gathers them all up into little haystacks which they pack underground for their winter food supply. In summer, pikas escape the heat by retreating into underground cavities and tunnels. But we are learning that even underground temperatures are becoming too warm for this hot-blooded bunny that relies on a cool climate. Climate change represents perhaps the single most serious threat to native cold water fish species, such as bull trout, cutthroat trout, and fluvial Arctic grayling. As stream flows dwindle and temperatures rise, suitable spawning, rearing, and feeding areas for those species are forced upstream to cooler headwater areas. Former habitat becomes unusable, and those niches are being filled by species with higher temperature tolerances. As an example, the documented occurrence of non-native smallmouth bass moving upstream into the Bitterroot and into the upper Yellowstone rivers. Protecting wildlife, ecosystems, and habitat requires action. By adopting the rules described in our petition, the Montana Public Service Commission would not only be adhering to our state's constitution, guaranteeing a healthful environment, they would be taking an important step to ensure that Montana wildlife also has a future. Together, we can all be part of building a livable planet where every creature can thrive.